These 6 drag racing moments will make you want to avoid high speeds for the rest of your life. Number 6. A racer by the name of John Force was no stranger to this category of racing. However, not even someone with experience can avoid certain misfortunes. During a drag racing finale, Force suffered a sudden explosion in his vehicle. What happened next was nothing short of harrowing.
Oh, kablooey! John Force blows the body.
As a result, he lost the whole body of his car and was dreadfully exposed to the fire until the marshals ran over to him and extinguished it. Undoubtedly, many people regained their breath once Force was shown out of the car, miraculously sustaining no injuries. Number 5. At the 1970 U.S. Nationals final, driver Jim Nicholl was racing fellow rival Don Prudhomme for the glory. However, things took a drastic turn for the worst when this shocking scene happened.
Oh my God!
As Nichols' clutch exploded, his dragster was cut in half at over 200 miles per hour. With Nicholl tucked inside the driver's compartment, the roll cage flipped over the guardrail before coming to a complete stop in the grass. Hundreds of hearts stopped at that time. Many people desperately ran to aid the driver, fearing it was too late. Incredibly, Nicholl emerged from the accident with no major injuries. His rival imagined the worst after seeing the front portion of Nicholl's vehicle sliding along him down the track. It was an emotional scene, as onlookers were shocked with the news of his well-being after such a nasty crash with incredibly fortunate aftermath. Number 4. At a racing track in Georgia, a driver by the nickname Stevie Fast Jackson was lining up ready to compete in the 7th edition of a drag racing event known as No Mercy. But as the race started, no one was expecting what happened next.
He's in the wall with a shadow. Everybody stay where you're at, please.
The sheer power of Jackson's car forced it off the ground. After being airborne for mere seconds, Jackson went on straight into the wall, taking a very big hit. The car ended up rolling on the track upside down before coming to a stop. Fortunately, there were no major issues for Steve Jackson, apart from the anger of having destroyed the car. Having no physical consequences after such a stunt proves luck was on the driver's side that day. Number 3. At a very important drag event in California, the final race was about to happen. Driver Taylor Vetter launched into action in a smooth fashion at the start, until just a few meters short of the finish line, this happened.
Way over by the wall, and she gets up on her side. She got the chutes out, straightened the car out, and it is sliding on its side.
Losing control of her vehicle, Taylor still managed to cross the finish line. However, she could not celebrate straight away, as the vehicle crashed into the guardrail as a result of the loss of control. Crazily, her car stopped on its side and had to receive help to climb out of it. Fortunately, the accident was not too severe, sustaining no injuries. Number 2. During round 1 of a drag racing event in St. Louis, Emirati driver Khalid Al Balooshi launched his dragster at very high speeds. Things took a turn for the worst when this shocking scene played out.
Over by the wall, hang on, Khalid, he's in the wall. Khalid Al Balooshi hard into the wall in the shutdown area.
As Balooshi lost total control, the vehicle ended up losing motion in the rear, resulting in the car's direction dramatically changing and hitting the wall in an almost surreal movement. Amazingly, Balooshi emerged unscathed. The real hero here? The chassis. Number 1. At a professional drag racing event in Pennsylvania, things didn't go as planned for driver Billy Albert. As the drag race commenced, things were off to a fast start, but a few seconds in, this happened. Albert's car lost control, prompting a violent right turn, skimming barely just in front of his opponent's vehicle before slamming viciously into the wall. Albert's car was completely destroyed after the crash. Miraculously, his rival managed to avoid driving into him. Otherwise, the outcome could have been a lot worse. To the relief of everyone around, including his opponent, who came out of his car and ran straight to check on him, driver Billy Albert was able to come out of his vehicle sustaining no injuries whatsoever. If these moments sent a chill down your spine, then these 5 pit lane moments will make you a believer in miracles on this earth.